Hello friends and welcome to this week's video. I hope you had a great week and that now you're ready to enjoy some artwork and some of my ramblings. I don't have a plan on what I'm gonna be talking about this week, so let's hope I don't go off tracks way too much. Anyway, what I'm gonna be working on today is a commission. Yay! I got to do this commission for one of my customers for whom I've worked before, and it makes me incredibly happy to have returning customers. I have quite a few of them, and it's one of the best feelings knowing that there are people who want more and more and more of my art in their house or to share with their friends. That's amazing. So for this commission, it was requested that I paint one of my inner demons, but with a happy twist. Since all of my demons have quite tragic meaning behind them, for this painting it was requested that I make it happier, more hopeful. And that was a fun thing to do since I don't really do any kind of joyful artwork. And I mostly focus on the negative emotions, because I think those are what's predominant in my head. Oops. So for this one, the idea was for a child to offer their heart to heal their inner demon. So I did just that, and you'll see the final result. I think it turned out pretty cool. One thing that you will be able to notice in this week's video is the fact that it is a lot of real-time footage and not that much sped up, and there's not that many cuts either. And what does that mean? Well, that means that there was less footage for me to edit. And why is that? Well, the thing is that these type of inner demon paintings take me way less time to do than any of my other artwork. But let me tell you a bit about why that happens and why actually the making of the full artwork doesn't take any less than any other artwork. When I think about making art, I don't think just about the process of putting pen to paper and doing it. Because it's not just that, it's so much more to it. For me, it can take from one day to, who knows, even a year, to come up with a concept. Yes, I can have the idea of what I would like to do, but that doesn't mean anything. Knowing that I want to express my anger or my sadness or who knows what feeling, that doesn't mean that I know how to do it. I have to think about it a lot. And in doing so, I have to just be with me for hours on end and think about the emotion I want to express and think about the events that led to me having that emotion and do a lot of inner work and only after I come to terms with a certain feeling or idea can I actually start thinking about how it should like as an artwork. So that is the part of the process that takes me the most. Then, of course, it is the sketching. Now that I know how I want it to look like, I have to make it. There are some times when sketching takes just as long, maybe even longer, than making the artwork, the final piece itself, because I go through very many variants until I decide how I want it to look. Now, with all that said, there's one more thing that makes my inner demon paintings take a bit less time than other artworks. Is the fact that once I get in front of my canvas, I just let the paint flow. This series of paintings is more of an instinctual kind of thing. It's not that much of a planned artwork. And it's something that I really enjoy doing. But on the opposite side of the spectrum are my artworks that take me 5, 10, 20 or even more hours. Some that took me the longest and are most exhausting are my stippling pieces. Stippling is a very time-consuming and a very painful process. Doing the same motion with your hand again and again and again thousands and thousands of times can turn out very painful. So not only does it take a long time because you need to apply a ton of small dots, but I also have to take breaks. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining because that is also one of my most favorite types of artworks to do. I truly enjoy stippling and working with ink. And on that note, I think I will be going back to that type of artwork soon because I haven't done it in a while. I've been experimenting quite a lot with different mediums, but I miss it. So now back to the time a piece of artwork takes. I have a question for you because this is quite discussed in the art community. Do you think that an artwork that takes less is reasonably priced at just as much as an artwork that takes more? So let's say if I spend half an hour on doing one of my demons, do you think it's fair for me to price it the same as I would price the embroidery that took me 20 hours? If you ask me, the answer will be yes. Because I know how much else goes behind the scenes. But still, I'm curious to know your opinion on this topic. Anyway, I've been rambling for a while now. It's strange to go into a recording without any plan. I hate doing anything without a plan, to be honest. This recording will at best be 10 minutes long, but I've been recording for 2 hours. I've been recording and deleting and doing that like 3 times. And I think I'm just okay now with what I recorded, but sorry if it's still rambly. I'll try next week to give you a better video. Oh, on that note, it might not be next week, it might be in 2 weeks, because I need to take some time off. And for a while I might post every 2 weeks or so. So I really enjoyed making this piece. Thank you for commissioning me to do it. It's been really, really fun and I'm always excited to do custom work. It's so great. And I cannot wait to send it and have it reach its new owner, because I cannot wait to see how it's gonna look in its new house. Now, before I let you take a look at the final artwork, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Leave a like, leave a comment, it helps a lot. Many thanks to my patrons, you guys make everything possible. That's it from me this week. Hope you enjoyed, and of course until next week, stay spooky.